first. Because I think the Arian will put that back in the yard once we're completely done. Okay, off we go. Back to the picnic spot. There's a little rowboat there as well. As I said, it's a nice map. It's going to be a challenge, like we already found out with the mower. I do have a weight on this tractor just to counterbalance the equipment we're going to stick on the back of it. Obviously, because we got front loader arms, putting a weight on the class is going to be a little tricky. So we are going to have to watch the weight of the equipment that we put on the back of it. Obviously, tether, not a problem. This mower might have been a problem because it sticks so far out the back. Things like cultivators and seeders do put a lot of weight on the back end of the tractor, and we're probably not going to be able to work with that. This might not have been a good way to go, or it might have been a good way to go. Actually, that looks like an easier way to drive than following the road round. Okay, well, that's good to know. There's a little bit more leeway there. And I don't think we have the horsepower to run front and back. We can check. That would make cutting grass faster. This road up on the left, go to the store. Yes, because I see some big red X's in the road up ahead. So it doesn't look like there's traffic, at least we haven't found any yet. This looks like... This is the store, and it's a New Holland JCB store. Unfortunately, there are no mid-size New Holland harvesters, and that's going to be a bit of an issue, I think. Oops, no. Okay, we can drop that off. Jump out. Condition. I'm just going to sell it. Oh, we could repaint it. Yeah, that might give me an achievement. Sell. 16,000. Okay, so we sold that. On the store sales today, we have a roller, a potato harvester, a big header, a manure wagon, a big harvester, a forage wagon. Not come across that one before. It's 200 horsepower, it's a little bit too big for us. Big harvester, a not quite so big harvester, but still kind of pricey. 270 horsepower seeder, not going to be able to make use of that. A spreader, a snow blower, a flat tractor. Couple of skinny tractors. What? That's a grape harvester. Oh, that's the other grape harvester. which I believe you can, I don't know. That's kind of weird, but I don't need one. Not doing grapes right now. May be considered. That's a snowplow. That's a sugar beet topper. Horse Tiger, 440 horsepower cultivator. There's a small Massey Ferguson, very small Massey Ferguson. Couple of those that I believe, I don't know. Snowblower, truck thing, big giant tractor, class. That one of those might be handy. That is a plant your vegetables. Oh, create ridges so you can plant your vegetables. So not a lot there. I do want to check mowers. That's 110. That's 100. We need 210 to run these, but I can fit this one on the back, and because of the way it folds up, it's going to be much easier to get this in our field. So I'm going to buy that now so we don't forget. What other things did I want? That's 220. Okay, don't need anything else there. There was another thing I wanted. Oh. Frankly, I don't remember. Oh, you know what? Yes. I'll get a chainsaw. And forestry. No. Forestry mulcher can be used to remove tree stumps and bushes. That might be a thing I want to use around the farm. It's going to be stuck on the Deutz, but that might be a good thing to have. This is also 110,000, so we can wood chip up some stuff as well. That's 150, so I can stick it on either of our tractors. Forestry mulchers, that was the one we looked at. That's very expensive. And then stump cutters, yeah, not a big deal. I did add a little field service trailer to the list. I've also got one of those so we can pick up big bags without a front loader. So forestry mulcher might be something we get fairly soon. Oh, there was something else I did add to the list. Oh, that's right. Grain headers. Did I not? I thought I selected them. I might not have done. Okay. Yes, I did not select to add into this playthrough, but I will do, having seen what the map looks like. I will look at getting some folding, was it the Cressoni headers that we were using in the last playthrough, because that's just going to be so much easier to get them in and out of the yards or the fields. So bring that onto there. And off we go, I think. Actually, before we leave, the worker seems to think he's finished, so we'll drive this out. Okay, and we did make it, so we should be able to make that turn almost. So as I said, we'll go get this field done first, and then we'll do the second one, which is just up across from the farm, so we can put the equipment away as we're done with it. I should just be able to say worker go, and it will figure out the plot and do its thing. Something. Figure out the plot and do your thing. There we go. Oh, he may not head to the edge of the field. Trying to work it all out, because they did mow inside of the field, or outside of the field boundary. Anyway, he seems to be doing a good job, so let's get this back to the farm as well. Again, what I might do is I might head the windrow, the first field, then drop this off in the second field so we can let the class do that. The class is going to take a while to actually. What I haven't done. Look at that over there. We know the edge of the map is quite close to where we are. But you've got fields up the other side of the valley. Obviously, it breaks down a fair bit at the top there, but mostly this is a nice map. It's hard to judge where everything happens. Hey dude, just driving through your farm because, well, you seem to have taken over the roadway. That was not the direction I wanted to go in. So we take a hard right around that barn and inside this hedge to get back to the road. Basically, your farm is taking up a right of way, so driving through your yard is going to be a thing going forwards until we figure out if there's another right of way. As I said, there's no traffic, so it's not like we have to worry too much about things. Yeah, I didn't really come into this series with any preconceived ideas of what I have planned. I'm just gonna see how it works out, I think. challenging drive through the countryside. Okay, again, I think for that field at the top there, I'm probably going to have to drive down. Although this does have assisted steering on the axle. Figured you were going to have this option problem. Are you going to do something or not do something? Okay, he's doing it. A little while. Yeah, because the gate there opens the wrong way. So drive down here, turn around and come back. And that's the yard. Okay. Somewhere here there is a gate. And a little bit tight, but I think we made it. So let's have a look and see what these windrows are going to look like. I'm not holding out too much. Well, there's definitely something to pick up. It might not be much. Oh, you can see, yeah, it's, the grass textures here are not the greatest contrast, so grass work is going to be a little bit of a challenge, I think. However, for the most part, at least we're picking things up. And that's definitely looking like hay, not grass windrow. Or at least my assumption is that's looking like hay and not grass windrow. Grass windrow tends to be a much darker green. And he's now started on the rows, so that's good. Okay. It's a little bit of a overrun on the outer row. I think we're doing okay. Now the other problem we might have is me just not driving in straight lines. But apart from that, also hay and grass and stuff do not survive in fields. What I'm not sure is how survivable they are in sheds. They're supposedly they don't decay in sheds. We're kind of back to the old Realismus' seasons from Farm Sim 17 and 19, where grass does not survive in rain. So you want to be really quick getting grass off the field. I didn't need to TED this because we're selling it. I could have just gone out there and windrowed it, and actually I might do that. Once this field is windrowed, I might just let the what's it? I might just let the class take over, windrow the field it's currently tedding, and then windrow the last grass field. Actually, that's probably a good plan. It'll let us test out the baler and see what we get produced. I'm not going to be able to get through there with this. This is definitely hay, and the hay we will have to sell as soon as we possibly can, and obviously we've got the truck for that, but I need the class to load the bales on the truck. That's maybe okay. It's going to be a bit of a manual job, but I can worry about that later. Can I fit through here? Yes. Not so easy. So yeah, we're going to take some trees out. Now obviously first day of the game is a 1 day month. Set this to 4 and we're back on 3 times speed. So as as time passes, we'll be more looking at this being every day is a real world week equivalent. I've decided to run all the days, including this one, at 3 times speed, so that will be what it is. So this is going to be a very short month. Unfortunately, the month of August, the only thing we need to cut is the grass. And if we cut it in August, we should get another cut in November, depending on the weather. Weather permitting. That's good. And there we go. Can fold that up now. I think this field looks nicely rowed. I don't know that the rows are particularly awesome, but well, it is what it is. Let's try and get ourselves out of here. And oh, the Aryan has finished. Good. If I turn that way, the windrower should, well, should steer to the left and then to the right, but no, you are not coming out of that. Now you're completely messed up. Okay, this field is going to be a problem. These gates are going to be a problem. If I could get myself a windrower, it looks like the way this is going to end up working is I'm going to need one of those stupid little windrowers that barely fits on the back of the tractor. Okay. All right. You know what I think? I think we abandon that there. And okay, that's the picnic area. So we want to go up here. Stick this in the corner. Alright. Okay. Probably don't want to go forwards down here. Just a thought.